guess I didn't double check the source. I don't know why it's not showing the game. Hey guys. Huh. For some reason, it is not. Oh, there it is. And I put that on top. Oh, that's supposed to go right there. Oh. There we go. Is the audio okay? Can you hear the music and my voice? Okay, cool. So I wasn't going to do a face cam, but since Goyle was so generous, last time we played D&D, I decided to give it a go. And well, this is a game that I played last week. I uploaded the first part to my channel, but I'm just gonna continue where I left off. And so this game is more of a visual novel where your choices, matter. And at the beginning, they gave you, I think, 6 choices to choose from what your personality would be like. And I chose hot and book smart. So just as a precursor. Okay. So now I feel super self-conscious. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. As the night falls, my new assistant, the gorgeous Jutes, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. That's a cute YouTube follower name. I can take that camera off your hands for now. Oh yeah, she's a cryptid hunting YouTuber, which is pretty cool. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? I am not a fan of the bugs, but the way I've been kind of playing this is just trying to choose the choices that go with the skills that I chose. So it's not often I get a chance to flex on my biology skills like this. I can identify some of the calls out here, but not all of them. I'd love to get my hands on a field guide and come back when the sun is up. Who needs a field guide when you got me? Okay, girl. I've been hiking these trails all my life. I know just about everything that swims, crawls, walks, or flies through these woods, from their prints to their poop. So, if you ever have any questions, ask away. Oh. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Whoa, was that a deer? I've seen videos of them making that spooky little warning snort, but I've never heard it in person. Sure was. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Okay. A single deer remains behind, staring down the light of Stella's flashlight, while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Yeah, I mean, I think after seeing this making that sound, ooh. And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? I love that little face that she makes. Was there some sort of a cyst or something on that deer? It looked bad. Yeah, I think you're right. I'd bet it was an abscess. Maybe a tumor. Oh shit, that scared me. Thanks for the follow, Kata. She's looking right at it too. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen out here with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around the woods at 17. 17? Wow. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Well, that got my heart rate up, so I'm so ready for the hunt. Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up, then we get right into the night's activities. I've got all the best trail snacks. Ooh, with extra M&Ms. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Trail mix, snack bar, dried apricots, sesame sticks. I do like M&Ms. You grab the trail mix. Classic choice. It never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure that it has the best stuff. And I use dried cherries instead of raisins. I've never tried trail mix with dried cherries before. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I simply cannot abide raisins. I don't mind raisins. They're okay. I can't say I have a horse in this race. It's all food. It'll nourish my body in the coming hours. That's fair. I suppose food is food. But dried cherries are the best, and that's just a fact. Raisins are good, but they're not the best. Sorry, Jive. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of the evening wildlife wash over you. So, tell me what it's like in Los Angeles. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Jutes. Let's see. I guess this is kind of the closest. I live in a closet in a house with 10 roommates. Hi, Goyle. Actually, it's more of an attic crawl space. One of the walls is slanted, so it's like a little uninsulated triangle room. There's not really space for much, so I just have my clothes on a futon, and a little camp light too, since there's not a lot of light in there. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't sound like a space anybody should be living in. It sounds like staying in that old crumbling mansion is actually a pretty big step up for you. How are your roommates? Are they at least nice? You know, I liked my roommates. They were nice. They're nice enough, but I think they miss having the storage space. They still put boxes in there every now and then for safekeeping. I use them as tables. There's gotta be a better apartment than that in a big city like Los Angeles. Just biting on the stick. Gretchen is freaking adorable, but I mean, every dog in a video game is adorable. Yeah, this place has its issues, but it's cheap. Fair enough. I can't imagine how expensive Los Angeles is. So, what do you do for a living? I'm a streamer. I don't think the service industry is what I do. I feel like teacher is probably the closest, but I am definitely not actually a teacher. I'm a teacher. I'm in one of those have your debt forgiven in 10 years programs right now. I so wish I was. So I won't be in the best financial position for the next decade. Gosh, that's a long time. The kids I teach now will be graduating high school. A teacher, that's such a valuable thing to be doing with your life. I love being able to pass on what I've learned to the next generation and learn about TikTok and Roblox girlfriends. Okay, I don't need to learn about TikTok and Roblox girlfriends from my students. I feel like I'm young enough to understand what these things are. I just wish it paid more. Absolutely. A crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Oh, Ellie! Is that you? Thanks for the follow. Let's see. Do you live alone there? Yeah, the place used to belong to my parents, but they're not around anymore, and the hall is a small enough place that other folks don't need roommates. Hi, Goyle. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I feel like when someone says they're not around anymore, that's... Oh geez, I'm so sorry. It's okay, you didn't know. And I've done my morning. You don't have to watch your tongue around me or anything. Life goes on. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet. And interesting, too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since his family didn't have much growing up. So he learned how to hunt and trap and got damned good at it. He always made sure I had food, and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing, if I had to. Though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was the local vet, the lady all the farms in the country knew to call if their animals were in need of something. She was smart as a whip and strong to boot. Turns out, pulling calves out of 1,600-pound cows all day is a great way to build muscle. I'd imagine. I didn't know baby cows were 1,600 pounds. But then again, I thought Thurgood, the donkey, was like little tiny baby that I could carry with my own 2 arms. But she was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. Whoa. Ooh, I do not like that sound. Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Skunk ape? Oh man, it's skunk ape. It's gotta be, right? Could be. Could be. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it. And it's close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me and let's check it out. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the brush. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Oh man. I mean, we do have to. This was our whole reason for going out into the forest, and if we don't follow after it. Thurgood was the goodest boy. If you're asking me that question, Jive, I have no weapons. I'm just a regular person following a YouTuber with a camera into the dark forest. Yes. Oh. I mean, I might as well save since I did it on accident, but... God, okay. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh my god, if the dog dies, it's gonna be my fault. Oof! Did you trip? Seems clumsy for a hardened mountain girl. I thought you were used to uneven terrain at night. Trying to, play it cool. We all have our bad days. I'm usually pretty careful. Guess I just got a little excited, stopped watching where I was stepping. Plus, there was something slippery on the trail. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. It has the same kind of tumors. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Let's look closer. Oh, That does not look good. You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. Well, let's start with the growth, because that's the most obvious thing. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. If you didn't know better, you'd say this could be some sort of parasitic growth, like a wasp laying eggs inside a caterpillar. Oh, is something laying eggs in the animals? Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. Okay, let's look at the head. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys the name of this game. It's Scarlet Hollow. It's a horror visual novel. You know, I thought it was only appropriate for the Halloween season. I even dressed up. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. I would totally play the Monster Hearts TTRPG, just so you know. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I am gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video. I don't like that. Oh. Hey, do you hear that? What in Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to? Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God. Do y'all see what did this to her? No, but I'm pretty sure we can see that. We can hear them. We didn't see whatever did this to your bird, but I think we can hear them right now. Aw, don't tell me you're all caught up in Stella's nonsense. Duke, I'm so sorry. We were on the trail when we found her like this. Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her on land, would you? No one. She's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear what Jude said? I think they're coming closer. Come out, you sons of bitches! Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen. Do you hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you, whatever your name is. Grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Ah! Ah! I'm gonna get the dog! You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. God damn it. You hear a body hit the ground, and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sounds of nature creep back in. Gretchen, Jutes? Duke? Are you alright? Just a little shaken up. Same. Gretchen whines and shakes in your arms. Oh, I'm glad she's okay. Oh, look at the little pug face. Gretchen, here, I'll take her. My poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her. Duke, are you okay? Oh my god. Oh my god, Duke, holy shit. What do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do? I feel like if it's a cryptid, it would not be a thing that would be possible. I feel like going to the police is probably our best option. What do you mean, what do we do? We've got to take this to the police. A man's dead. You're right. You're right. And we have footage of what happened here. But it's so dark and shaky. It all just seems so unbelievable. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. Are you sure this is a good idea, Stella? Nope. But I feel like I should trust her. I mean, look at that smile. She knows this is a bad idea. I know this is a bad idea. Why don't we just continue on with the bad ideas for the rest of the night? You didn't see the first part of the episode. She is super sweet. Excuse my father sneezing. But Gretchen goes where Stella goes. She's a cryptid? Okay. She ate her parents. Okay, then maybe we shouldn't do this. A man's dead. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Let's head back and call the police. My phone should get reception once we're back at the main road. Oh no. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Oh god, they're back. I know, we just have to keep pushing forward. We're almost there. As you and Stella reach the main road, the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. Ooh, 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 13 text messages. Let's see. Let's call her. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. You text Tabitha back and let her know that you're okay. Your message sits unread. I think I'm in trouble. That's a lot of texts and missed calls from you-know-who. Maybe Tabby's just worried about you. But first things first, let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountain on the Estrina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. You gotta hurry. Okay, yeah. Are they really gone? Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk two officers. Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses, despite it being the middle of the night. Now that guy is a cryptid. He's hiding some weird cryptid eyes behind those sunglasses, I swear. See, right there, a thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off. What in the Sam Hill? What is that, some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But Okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I. Please, call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you, and... Who are you exactly? That's Jutes. She came in town today for the funeral. Jutes? As in... Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. Deputy Franklin. That's his name. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. That's the twist. Everyone in this town is a cryptid. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. Fox Mulder? Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchen. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods with no one but Stella in sight. I am a little pissed that... Keep an eye on me? Are they for real? I can't believe I'm a suspect after we showed them that footage. I can't believe it either. But it's okay. I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you. Oh, well, thank you. Excuse me, don't look at me. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about these things. If we can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. I feel like I should check on Tabitha, but I did send her a text. Okay, sure. Why not? Who cares? Let's keep this nightmare party going. You alright, pal? Seems like you might be losing it a little. All the more reason to visit my friend's mom. I'll always leave her place feeling lighter. Come on, she's just down this way. The general store. This must be where Stella's friend Kanika lives. I hope she's still awake. Jesus. You and Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Its eyes are glowing. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. A middle-aged woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Jutes. Is it okay if we come in? Oh, Forsyth? Like foresight? Is that what they're laying down here? Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for a hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally be able to meet you, Jutes. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Perlan is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Yeah. Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. How did you know that she had died? Oh, Perlan was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. I've never met Perlan. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman. That's a little bit cold, but okay. That's fair, child, but it seemed like the right thing to do. We need your help.
Ah, yes. I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled.
You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff?
I'm not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about?
Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods.
Oh, my lord. Have you contacted the police?
Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them.
I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I.
This wasn't the local wildlife, Miss Forsyth. Scythe. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls the memory card out from her sleeve and pops it into her phone. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this. At least, not before we had a chance to make a copy. Smooth. The cops wouldn't know what to do with that footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it. Take a quick water break. Because these low voices. Yeah. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now we can examine the footage for ourselves.
Where was this?
Up the mountain to the northwest.
Within the town limits?
Yes.
I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can?
I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine.
No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. You'd better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother.
I do feel myself Madam Eva-ing myself.
Kanika, come out. We could use a little help. What, Mom?
Oh. Hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato. And a stranger. A cute stranger. Okay. Did you just call me cute? No? You must have misheard me. You must be Tabitha's cousin. Yep.
Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us.
God, this cape is surprisingly warm. It's really important, Kanika.
Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out there.
Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording.
Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead?
We can watch this without you.
You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play.
Silence washes over the room as the video plays.
Stella, what the hell is this?
I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Jutes and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Oh, nice Sailor Moon shirt. Also, I don't get the Mothman reference. I'm sorry. I know that it's a thing, but I don't know what that thing is. Please educate me.
Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt?
I'm fine, really. I'm okay. I'm not gonna be petty about that. They're obviously friends. You remain silent.
Poor Duke. Poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet?
We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin don't seem to be much in a hurry to do anything.
I'll call him later tonight.
I see.
But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss.
I agree. Those things are still out there, and as long as they are, more people are in danger.
So very true, but not for the reasons you think. These things, my grandmother called them ditchlings. They are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come.
Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Jutes with this Tylee Po crap. A man just died. Have some respect.
Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite that grisly scene in the woods.
How can you say that? Duke is dead.
An unfortunate accident, and nothing more. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where a tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate.
Okay, she's not adopted. I thought about that for a second too, but I'm pretty sure that she is this man's daughter and this is a biological family, I think.
To see one is to be cursed by fate.
Jesus, Mom, they've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever those things are, they aren't magic. You can't rule that out. Not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw the chicken in our video. What was that growth? Let's see. Let's explore first. Maybe the ditchlings were here for Duke, like some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy.
Unfortunately, no. Their presence forewarns of something far more sinister than one man's death.
Stop speculating on this occult nonsense. Let's focus on what we know. Right. What are those growths? It must be a part of their life cycle. I looked at that chicken up close, and it looked like some sort of parasitic growth. Like when a wasp lays eggs in a caterpillar. That seems plausible, but I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there, not without doing some research or talking to a biologist.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all of this up. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves.
I don't know. It's getting late, and I should let Jutes get some rest. I ran her ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can keep going. I can stay out. I'm still wired from everything that happened. I feel like she's judging me with this look so hard. It's like all three of them are looking straight into my soul, and it's making me nervous. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them?
That's right. You go on home now and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online.
She's such a sweet lady. There's no way that she's, she's a good witch. Look at this Tia's Life banner in the background. She calls it the online. I don't know. Yeah, you can see this. You know what this is. You know what she's growing back here. I'm just saying. I feel like she's someone you can trust.
Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk.
Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you.
Bye, Jutes.
Oh shit. Shoot. Excuse me, I missed what I was reading.
Be careful out there, both of you.
Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. It was because, I guess there was something wrong, or there was a, what's it called? It was hiding your message, or it said that it was hiding your message, I guess because you used the term crazy lady, and so I just allowed it. Yeah. Right? I mean, I'm not gonna be that. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Let's head back home. My home, I mean. Okay. Pretty good first date. Saw a man killed in the woods and learned about cryptids. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. Yes, you can. I don't know how that works. But yes. Thanks. That's not what I wanted to press. Thanks. The last thing I want to deal with after everything that's happened tonight is seeing Tabitha again. She scares me. Yeah, Tabby can be pretty intimidating. Thanks for staying, though. If I'm being honest, not being alone tonight is a weight off my chest. Okay. I mean, you don't need any excuses, but... It doesn't take long for Stella to fix up the guest room for you. While it's certainly smaller than its counterpart at the estate, it's far better cared for. Make yourself at home. Oh, you didn't have to do all this, right? You don't have to worry about that. I'm glad the guest room is finally getting some use. What do you make of all this? Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Those creatures are out there, and Duke is dead. I know that some of the things Sybil said were a little wild, but if she is right, and they are an omen, maybe we can change things and stop whatever's brought them here before it happens. It couldn't hurt to poke around town. I have the time. Agreed. Who was that guy outside of Sybil's? There was something really off about him. Like the way his eyes were glowing, or his shirt was covered in blood. Wait? I haven't really gotten to know the guy. I think he works in the mine. Hey, boo-boo.
Marty. Wow. Oh. Sit here.
Wayne, I haven't really gotten to know the guy. I think he works in the mine. It might be worth looking into him. Oh yeah, he did know my name, which was super weird. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Get some rest, Jutes. I'll see you in the morning. Oh, bye, Bubby. From the comfort of Stella's guest bed, the events of the past evening seemed like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a relaxing week in the mountains with a new friend. Oh, a new friend. God, I'm so lonely. Quarantine really been getting to me. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Those eyes. Oh, I really like this. It's like an advanced pop-up book video game. Who is that? Why are they in the basement? There's blood stain on the floor. Oh, alpacas. I didn't know they had alpacas in the south. Mole men? Creepy jack-o'-lantern? Something in the mines? For sure. In every single horror game, the scary thing is down in the mines. That's why you never live in a town where their main export is any kind of mineral. Ooh, what is locked in there? It's a cryptid, obviously, but I really like the sound design of this game. This is the end of episode 1. You can back the game. Okay, so I did do the Kickstarter, and it ended yesterday, I guess. So I did get the discounted key for the rest of the game. So I will be playing the rest of it at some point when they release it. And I think they said that because the Kickstarter did so well, they were planning on including early sales and pre-orders to their stretch goal counter or whatever. And one of the skills that you can get is speak with animals. And it would just be cool to essentially be a druid in this game. You could talk to Gretchen. You could talk to the chicken or the deer, I guess. Super cool. But yeah, I guess that is the end of this. Oh, I will save my game now. Wow. Really great music. The sound was so creepy with those whispers, the ditchling voices. They did a great job. The game overall really gives me the chills. I'm really liking it so far. And so that's it. That's the game. Right? Conversations with Gretchen would be so fun. But that is it for this stream. I'm still trying to figure out which day would be best for me to stream more regularly. The next game that I'm planning on streaming is kind of an old one. It's called Monster Prom. I don't know if you guys have seen it recently, but stream Toma. I don't know about streaming Toma. I do not have the confidence in myself to DM with a camera in my face. Maybe just for you guys, but for all of Twitch to see, I don't know about that. But yeah, next game I'm playing is Monster Prom. I think the sequel came out recently. It's called Monster Camp. I just bought the bundle, so I'm gonna be playing through that, doing some cute voices, dating some monsters, because this is my dating life now, you know, playing dating sims for everyone on Twitch to see. Okay, but Goyle, you're a good DM, and I think Wild Mount would have been great to stream, especially the last session. Oh my god. But yeah, man, I need to get that sapphic romance somewhere. Okay. With that, I'm gonna say bye. Morty, say bye. Say bye, boo boo. No, you don't want to say bye for the camera. Okay.